always erect a larger army since I'm actually making money now, which is a strange but wonderful sensation. 7 of you, huh? Truthfully, we don't need much more than 4. So I can leave behind 1, 2, 3, 4. And the rest of you are going forth for new and wonderful lands. Over here, where the stuff that matters happens. Jake, you can't start War with Brunei anytime soon, you have to tech up. What are you talking about? I don't have to tech up. I should, but I don't have to. It feels good to be sailing around. Hopefully those natives don't rise up and ruin that colony right now. That would really suck. Jake, threatened war should work, I guess. Not on their capital. That's something you can't do. Can't threaten someone over the capital. We're not Napoleon. These things are still expensive. That's a bad idea. Don't... Or try your best not to have your units out at sea at the tick of the month. Or else you'll be eating attrition that you really shouldn't have to. So, we'll claim 3 provinces from Brunei? We can do more than that, surely. Amirs. I don't have 100 ducats to throw at you. I do, but... sod you. I needed that money. If that event were to fire right now, I would have little choice but to take the stability hit, because I'm not allowed to take optional loans. New World Charter for new colonists. I could do that. Gives them a dangerously large amount of influence, but I could do that. And I could also take the support, but then they would hate me. But they wouldn't hate me forever, so thanks for the Diplo support. 13 development though. Why is Brunei so good? Spend money to make money, Jake. Markets everywhere. That's not how I operate. If I was, say, playing in the HRE where there's a lot of downtime... I played a Switzerland game. It was on Rights of Man, but never mind that. And I was doing the Switzer Lake, taking over this region, essentially. I had Genoa as a march that took all the coastline for me. And I put all the buildings everywhere. I even did a lot of developing, and I was so rich. I probably could have gotten that 500 ducats a month achievement whilst I was at it. Oh nice, I wanted to lose piety anyway, and it was going to give me money while we're at it, all the better. It's going to make us really sucky at fighting Brunei, but problems for future, Jake. Yeah, buildings everywhere. I made so much money. But we're investing our money on expanding right now, because we can do so without too much worry about aggressive expansion. We are very much global here. Oh, this is nice. Shame about this, though. Where's our fleet? There's no way we have the range for St. Helena, even if it is uncolonized. But I want it still. Even with Tech 9, we wouldn't have enough to get it, and an advisor also out of the question. Cursed Saint Helena. Very relaxing for our nation, though. There we go. We have almost all of our ships of war ready. Drinking our money, though. Fleet maintenance almost as high as army maintenance right now. And it'll take quite a lot of sailors to pop these guys into action, but that'll be okay. I want that too, but I could give them their diet, arm in that. decline in ability will go away, and then I will have the 50 that I need to get another 100 military power out of them. But that's for another time. Could well get stuff out of you too. But not now. Jake, which mill idea are you going for? Oh, you'll see soon enough. It's one of my favourites. In fact, I would say it is my favourite. England? Yeah, they have exploration, they have expansion as well, but that's concerning. With that, they're going to grab Cape, and then they're going to move their way over here. So I need to get these two, even though they're pretty rubbish. I guess I don't need both of these, but this one is a real concern, because the British could go and take it. Dang. Oh well, there is exploring to be done. Maybe I should uncover this province. It just strikes me as something that I should do. Because I know my regions so well. South Atlantic coast. Tell me more. I just realised that Jake can't grab Cape. I feel stupid now. Oh, don't worry, it is, it's agonising for me not being able to take Cape, much as I want it. It's also agonising taking all these 3 development islands. I don't really want to be taking 3 development islands, but delaying the Europeans' approach is a fairly high priority. And it also frees up my units to go and sink my teeth into Brunei, which I guess is a good thing for me right now. Koshing. That's the sound I make when eyeing up these provinces. Now, the Ottomans still apparently really don't like me, but they're unlikely to attack me at least. And they're finally putting Ethiopia in their place, as they should. If I had rivaled Ethiopia, they'd probably be more keen about it. Also, if I wasn't playing on hard mode, they would definitely take an alliance. But that minus 20 hurts a lot. And you might say, but Jake, there are other factors other than minus 20. Yeah, they also wouldn't have such a big, relatively powerful army to mine. You're part of a... Okay, you're part of this. You don't deserve to be a state. But, well... I only have 15 available. I don't think I want to stake that. The Alema unhappy as always. I didn't want my emirs to have this province, and I still don't. I am thinking of pulling them. If it hurts them more than 13, I probably won't. Yeah, only by 6. Get out of here. I am slurping down that tea, not you. If the Alema really wants something, I can have that. It's high in tax. It's good for you. So that's our entire army right there, huh? 13,000 men. I really want to invade Brunei, but that might be tricky. Wonder if they're going to do the barracks defense. I should start ignoring that. Also, choice between Alema and emirs. Should probably favor the emirs right now, since the Alema could handle a bit of banter. Oh, but they're also going to get Palembang, which I don't want to happen. I love Palembang. I'll probably give it to the emirs and then tell the emirs to go away. Yeah, the Alema took the Bants. Oh, but I am having that military support. 100. Okay, here's what we'll do. We will take that and we'll invest it into our military tech so we can get 3 of them at once. Let's do the operation right here. Taking that. Nice. I'm still going to strip them of Palembang because they do not deserve it. Is the circumnavigation finally on the... Nah, I don't think so. Much as I want it, my fleet would die. Well, they might not. Maybe I should have a bit more faith in my fleet. They've already uncovered everything I need them to see around here. I mean, this is more than I'll be able to colonize even for a while, except maybe this. I should probably take care of this. Once they have explored the coastline of this, then I'll send them off to circumnavigate. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Defensive is the best military technology group to go for. It's really going to strengthen our armies as well, so we're going to take it. And we can unlock 1, 2, and 3 if we were a smart country, but we are not such a smart country. It's time to go full naval. Naval leader shock. Boom. Gallop. Boom. Naval fire. Yes, please. The greatest of military idea groups. Excellent. Swell. I can bring you home as well. We'll soon have our vassal integrated. And as I said, I wanted you to explore something here, right? Maybe you should explore the sea provinces as well. Whoa, Jake's so edgy. Well, when I think about it, bad ideas, guys, the most fun I've had playing this game in memory. And we did not go for any decent military idea groups. We didn't go for any decent idea groups at all outside of the first one to reform. So I think we're onto something with just bypassing military ideas. Maybe not altogether, I will probably need some, but I wanted to go for naval. Oh, Jake, do you have to play in the style of bad ideas guy again? No. Exploration was a smart thing to pick at the start, for example. We would have been so tightly locked in without it. The rival of our rival is Moar. They should be our friend. I don't agree, but I do agree with free dip points. Alright, but with this we'll have balanced tech for a wee while. We still out-tech Brunei. We should be taking advantage of that and slamming into them face first. What kind of a navy do they have, though? Brunei. I don't care about their army. That I can just... Oh, I don't have the money to resist that, actually. Never mind that, then. Brunei. 6 heavies. Okay. I need to have an army here that will defeat them straight away. So it'll go up, crush them, and then... That is such a well-positioned fort. Because if I'm stuck here, he can even work his way around it. Dealing with Brunei won't be so easy, but I'll probably take a 3-province chunk out of them. Maybe grab that if I can as well. That's a while away though, I still have a lot of claims to get, which does worry me slightly. Goodbye money. Why does no one want me to have any money? Jake, your PP is too low, that is true. And I want those monarch points. That is not the greatest event to get for low corruption. Majapahit and Sind. Didn't we already insult Sind? I think they could do with another. At least it wasn't the turn of the year. Then we would have lost our... Well, it would have degraded slightly the improved relations, which isn't what we wanted. I keep thinking that it only has to travel from Hormuz, but no, it has a long way to travel. Jake, is there a way to get Metal Falalan that does not include kidnapping Paradox staff? Of course there is. It's on YouTube, that's how I got it. I didn't dig it up from the deep and mysterious Paradox archives. Because I hate having morale, let's not have high piety. Not that the teching is going to matter much at all, but it's nice to have that extra manpower at least from the lack of piety. And we have ships ready for war. Plenty of sailors for them as well, good. So we saved ourselves a lot of money by drafting these. Unfortunately, we're going to be spending that money pretty swiftly. Just on their maintenance. 2.5 ducats a month maintaining these heavy ships is, well, tricky. If I look at the right one here. Wait, no, 1.23. But 5 times this is not that. Oh well. I still want to attack you. I'm just not in a position to do so unless I nail down your army as well. Should I just do it? The Navy of Malacca must have taken a hit because he can't field the money for it. Malacca, 2 heavies. Alright, how about I unmothball you and just fight you, Malacca? What'll you say to that? You won't get access through a Utah. You hate each other, probably. Hostile and outraged, so that's not going to happen. So I want you to explore the coastline of... What is this again? Is this the South Indian Ocean? No, it's the Southwest Pacific. This is the South Indian Ocean, but that's also something I need to explore. Yada yada. Oh, no, okay, that's me. Jings. I'm losing it. I still want that off of Malacca. I should just pull the trigger. I only need 6,000 over here. I barely need more to take care of that. 7,000 perhaps? That is very much assuming that they don't... Hold on, they don't even have an army. Tell me more, Malacca. You just phoned it in when it comes to having an army, haven't you? They totally haven't. Where are they hiding? Oh, there they are. Well, that's a thing. They can freely move between here, but my ships of war will prevent them from getting across this strait. But that doesn't make it too easy for me to take their capital. I could take this, or better yet, I could tease them. It's tricky actually. I'll have to think about it. Jake, how Euro colonizers do. Nobody has the Cape yet. Oh, thank God, I thought that was England. I knew it was too deep a red, but... Hang on, has Tyrone made gains here? They're allied with England. What an unsanitary alliance. Oh well, it is what it is. So, dealing with you, Malacca. Requires my ships of war to be ready for war, but that's fine. Yeah, they can freely move between these two provinces. And there's no guarantee that the Utah will not give them access, even though they're outraged. I mean, I could take this, but that's not what I'm looking for. I could tease them over here and just destroy them. I mean, considering tech. Yeah, why don't I just do that? Ravage them. I will finally want a cannon just to speed up sieges, if nothing else. Much as I don't like doing that. Now that I think about it, I don't think I'll do that. 2 of our cavalry are over there. I think I'll ship them over in exchange for 2 infantry. And I want another 3, 4, 5 infantry for you. It's a deal. Alright, Southwest Pacific Coast, and then finally I'm going to send you on an exploration sensation. Old fort system, so -2 crossing should be good enough. Well, I mean, I could just invite them over to this fort. They'd probably come along, and then I would blockade them from going any further. Bish bash bosh. Never saw the funny part of calling it Vaginagar. But then that's something A-Spec used to do a lot. Oh, A-Spec. I guess you really don't know how good you have it until you lose it. There is a possibility that he will just make a lot more units to make my life more unpleasant. But I can be ready for that. I also want to sink his heavy ASAP. So you guys are ready for anything that rises up there. I want the rest of you over here. I am going to instantly gib that ship. My galley's increased combat ability will see to that. Ah, he's going to die. Need some diplomat for that though. I guess I'll pull you just for the declaration. Brunei, there are more claims to be made in Cebu, amongst others. Actually, I could have just pulled you, it would be a lot faster, wouldn't it? Just declare the war and see what happens. If he comes and gets me, then I crush him. If anything else happens, I still crush him. And it lowers my piety, which is also good. So there we go, back to... Wow, a whole year from Exoium 2 on the subscriptions. That's incredible. I feel for you. Alright, so he can't really do anything there. If he really wants to come and fight me, then so be it. I wonder if he's going to get anything from his friends. What can I do here? I could just launch myself on him. I would defeat him here, he'd run away there, and I'd destroy what's left of his units. I could also send a couple just to keep these ones under check, and I think that's what I will do. Hold on. 5 heavies? No, those are 5 lights. Ugh. They're still cowering from the whole being at war thing, though. Right, what'll I do then? What will I do? I'm going to grab 2 of you, and I'll grab 2 of you, and then I will put these under siege. The man is afraid, as he should be. But yeah, I think I will just go and drop myself off the ship. This is just to prevent him from raising anything here, which is exactly what he's trying to do. 2nd of March, that's too slow. You guys may as well be on blockade duty. We do get a little bit of extra from blockading a fort. Poor Malacca. But they're going to lose. Well, actually, if I take this away, are they going to try and invade? It's funny, because I can't actually see them. But it looks like they're not interested in that. Jake, they're not going to move. Yeah, go figure. Oh well, I've just got to go and coax them out. I can take it. I'd rather force Brunei to take it, but hey, we're crossing that bridge as fast as we can. Still want Mawar to like me because I want those extra dip points. I remember back in the day when you could vassalize Albania just by blockading him. Remember those days? They weren't the best of days, but they were still days. Holy crivens, a difference in morale. Relentless drill, military drill, army tradition, piety. We might not win this. Well, thankfully I'm really good, but in terms of morale, that's a dangerous situation. Alright, we will slaughter him though, there's no doubt about that. But still, wow, unpleasant. Goodbye manpower. Well, all the nobodies just head back home. This fort we don't care about. The other one we kinda do. Begs a few questions what to take out of them, but by occupying their capital, I should be able to take it no problem. And then I just settle for money. It's not like we can take more land. I will be considering the transfer of trade power quite a bit throughout this, because I mean extra trade power in my home node would be great, but that's not without its own problems. I don't really need to be paying these guys either. Ka-ching. Lovely. Right, you there. This is probably going to get you killed, but please try to... Hold on, don't you need dip tech for that? Like, was it dip tech 8 for circumnavigation? I'm trying to remember on that one. I'm pretty sure you do. Oh, dip 9. Forget that then. West African, Northwest Pacific. Curses. There's a case to be made for maybe you should loot there, but I don't want to be taking attrition on my beautiful horses. Where are his colonies? Also, did he colonize that province in Brunei, or was it there from the beginning? This was uncolonized to begin with. I have colonized it so that I have a good staging ground to attack Brunei. Also, it is probably the highest developed province in this whole area. Kapitang. I don't even know where that is. No, it's Katapang. Katapang. It tempts me with the whole 200 settlers there. That does cut out a lot. But that's pretty tricky, because that's going to be a long time of paying 8 ducats for that one colony, which it might not surprise you that I cannot afford. So we're just going to shove 50 of them over here. There we go. All is going according to plan. We're still going to keep building a spy network on Brunei. It'll help with fighting them. Plus, I could throw a throwaway colony here just to grab a claim up in Jesselton. When truthfully it is Ledadatu that I want for myself, because that one fort is going to cause a lot of pain for me. I can sense it. Also, we get to exercise our sword arms quite well dealing with you. I'm going to retract my cogs, since they don't have to screen or anything. Mozambique is certainly not going to be a state for us. State of disrepair, perhaps. Ah, Jake Loans. I know you've been around for a while, but still, welcome to the family. And welcome to the family Sakalava. I didn't actually expect that. I was planning to... Well, of course I expected their integration, but my plan was to get a proper Sunni person to integrate all this for me, the guy to the south being the go-to for that. But instead, this is what I get. Sadly, it's all very high autonomy, but the development isn't woefully bad. Well, let's get some colours on that. Not woefully bad, I say, with a forced grin. Still, it should all be stated if it isn't already. Good. And I should have the admin to just core it all up. Well, there's no need, my subject already did. And he has some boats for us, one cog, one lightship. I mean, it's not going to save the day or anything, but it's a start. I'm going to need to pick these guys up, though. It's a free army, too, and I like free.